grab my glasses and we'll be good to go. Where are my glasses? Where are my glasses? Are you sitting on my glasses? You are. You're on my glasses. Audrey was sitting on my glasses. That didn't help. Patty. Hi, Patty. How you doing? Good to see you guys. Just gonna clear a little bit of space here. We're gonna keep working on this design that we started last time and see what we come up with. So I'm just gonna bring out the metallics that we're using. We'll be good to go. I might turn off these lights up here if that makes it a little easier to see, a little less glare anyway. Good to see ya. How's it going? All right, so I'm going to use, oh, I've got palettes that are clean. Hold on. I not only cleaned the silicone palette, Tina, but I also cleaned some of the plastic palettes. I just left them in the other room. I'll go get them. Hi, good girl. All right. Palettes. Hooray. Ooh, I gotta tuck into my blanket though, it's chilly. I've been too lazy, Patty. I haven't gotten my electric blanket into my studio yet. I gotta get it together. All right, so to refresh where we started the other day. Ooh. Hi. Or where we left off the other day, I guess. Oh, for crying out loud, blanket, just grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay. Tuck in and under. God, it's a workout. All right. There we go. So, hi. Let me catch up. Cara, I just got back from the Cheesecake Factory. Ate some pineapple fried chicken, shrimp, got my Cinnabon cheesecake. Ooh, that sounds good. And crocheting and hanging out. That's wonderful. Sounds like a good day. Oh, I'm glad you like them. They're fun colors. These are going to be making plenty of appearances for the next little bit while I'm painting these ornaments, I think. Hi, Steffi. You haven't gotten yours out either? I keep thinking about it. I've got mine on my bed, but I haven't gotten it into the studio yet. I gotta get on it. I've got a third one around too. I usually set it up somewhere for Miss Audrey. So now I just turn the electric blanket on my bed and she climbs up there. Your grandmother's 80th birthday. Oh, that's nice. Lovely. Well, happy birthday to her. All right, so this is going to have a paw print in the middle as well. I'm scoping out designs for paw print ornaments. I am going to paint a bunch of these. We are going to do this as a little mini workshop on Patreon this weekend. I'm going to go through and we will do this rainbow design and paint this one together this weekend. So that'll be on Saturday, and then we're going to start another new actual like symmetry workshop on November the 1st. So that is for the Symmetry Seekers tier on my Patreon. So that's coming up. We're going to continue to work on a bunch of ornaments. I need to get, my goal would be to get about 50 of them done. Maybe more because I applied for another market for November 30th. So I'm going to make as many paw print ornaments as I possibly can. I'm going to try and come up with a few different designs. So we're going to keep working on this one because it's not done yet. And we'll see what we come up with and come up with a few different ones. And then my plan is, of the different designs that I paint, to paint them in the 3 color combo. So to have a rainbow color combo, a blue, silver, and white color combo, and a red, green, and gold color combo. And then kind of see where we go from there. So we'll see what we can get done. I don't know if I'm going to get to 50. I might get to more. I have no idea. So I'm just going to, you know, every time we're on one of these lives, I'm going to sit down and open the assembly line and see what we can do. That's the plan anyway. Thank you, Steffi. 6 people and 6 thumbs up. Kick ass, you guys. Thank you. Hi, Lorna. How are ya? All right. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do next here. And I think I'm going to do walking dots. All right, so I got to get the paints out. So we have, what, 8 colors. So we have our pink. So the pink is pink tourmaline. It's a Craft Smart multi-surface. One of my favorite colors. Pink. And then I've got orange. It's Fire Opal Folk Art multi-surface. And I'm going to add some yellow metallic to it to have it not be quite so dark. It's a beautiful color, but it's just a little darker than what I want. So then I've got this one here, bright yellow, Deco Americana Pearls. And so I'm going to add some yellow to the orange. And then I've got a green that I'm going to add yellow to as well. So I'm just going to unclog this. So a bunch of yellow, yellow, yellow. Anybody doing any painting tonight? Cars, crocheting? Anybody making anything? So the green I'm using is Envy Green, but then I'm adding that yellow to it. Whole bunch of goopy paint bottles. And then we're going to have Native Turquoise, Craft Smart Multi-Surface Metallic again. This is one of my favorites. Got so many bottles of this stuff. And then we have our light blue, which is Frost Blue, Craft Smart Multi-Surface Metallic again. And then we have Sapphire Blue, Craft Smart Multi-Surface. And purple, which is Amethyst. I know the Jays game's going to be on soon. They need to get it together today. Hey, Gren, how you doing? Hi, Christine. How's it going, you guys? Lorna, I get a lot of my paints. Most of my paints I get at Michael's. That's the most common place I go. You can get paints at Walmart as well. You can get the Folk Art brand, but the Deco Art Americana I get at Michael's. And Craft Smart brand, like most of these ones are, they are also Michael's. But that being said, there's also some great paints that you can get online on Amazon as well. So there's a couple different options. So let me cover up my paints. These ones are ready to go. So damp paper towel. All right, and now I'm just going to give these a stir and see if they are the mixture that I want. I'm going to add just a tiny bit more yellow and pull that paint booger out of there. I'm going to add a bit more yellow, just a bit. I didn't keep my paints from yesterday, so I don't know if I'm matching it well enough, but I think I'll have a better idea once I get this stirred. Okay, we're good there. And now we will stir the green. And then I'll be right back to the comments. Just 1 minute. All right, I think we got it. So now we are going to cover up these paints. And then I'll be right back to the comments. Oops. Some of these might end up getting some fluid medium added to them. Just because we're doing really tiny stuff. But we'll see. All right, let me come back to the comments now. Because I'm so behind. I'm so sorry. Watching hockey. I know, they've lost the last 2 games. They need to pick it up. Pumpkin carving right now, supplies, and painting a ghost. Nice. Hi, Kim. How are ya? This is a new design. This is a new one. We just started coming up with it the other day. So we're going to keep going with it now to finish it off. It's going to get a paw print in the middle as well. So we're going to keep going with the rainbow metallics. All right, I'm so far behind on comments. I'm so sorry. The ghost is underway. Hey, Nicole. Audrey will be biting the toes if anyone forgets to like the live. That's right. She'll come find you. Yeah, those ghosts are so cute. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for the reminder, Steffi. Thanks, Christine. I think it'll be good. I'm doing good, Kim. Thank you. Yes, 8 colors. How about you, Kim? You having a good day? So, let me show you the colors. Pink tourmaline, Craft Smart Multi-Surface, Folk Art Multi-Surface, and Fire Opal, but I mixed a bunch of bright yellow. Then I have Deco Art Americana bright yellow pearl. Then I have Craft Smart Envy green, but I mixed in some Deco Art yellow with that as well. Native turquoise, frost blue, sapphire blue, and amethyst. All the metallics. I'm using a lot of multi-surface, not necessary. They're just the ones that I have the colors that I like. Let me scroll back. Hi, Barb. The ghosts are so cute. You are having a good day? Wonderful, Kim. Wonderful. Yeah, they're super cute. Patty asks, anyone in here have the black stylus tools from Christina Lee when she was selling them years ago? No, I don't have those ones. Native turquoise is a metallic. Yes, Craft Smart multi-surface metallic. So I'm going to turn you guys this way. Which chat did you post those in, Steffi? Either the general or the workshop. I can't remember which one. Right, we're going to start with yellow. Oh, let me zoom in. Oh, this did not do what I wanted it to, so we're going to try again. We are going to try again. We are going to go here. Yep, like that instead. I'll pull those off after. And there's a couple dots here I'll have to pull off because they strung together. Little Noodle's doing good. She's curled up on the bed. I turned the electric blanket on my bed, so she's curled up there having a snooze. She's been napping quite a bit today. I've been coming and going a lot, though, so we'll be having some playtime later. Because she will not be letting me go to sleep without some serious focused attention on her. You like those styluses? They're your favorite ones, Nicole? That's cool. Post them again in chat. I'm working on the biggest one now. Put in the general chat. Okay, awesome. If they're your favorites too, I was hoping someone had them but is not using them. I would definitely purchase them if you hear of anyone. Yeah, so if anybody's using Christina Lee's black stylus tools and is not using them and wants to sell them, contact Patty. So let's go to purple now. Then we go to blue. Yeah, it was posted a while ago. Covered in spaghetti sauce making lasagna. But it smells good though. Or it will anyway. Prepped the paints for what you did yesterday. Hopefully get on that after I finish my grilled cheese. Very nice. Oh, grilled cheese sounds good. They're a perfect heaviness. That's nice when you find ones that have that nice balance, right? So much work in comparison to going to Olive Garden. No kidding, right? Ah, the Olive Garden. And of course, she doesn't sell them with more. Of course not. Definitely better. There you go. See you load up the cheese. The way to ensure that it is perfect is to have control over the cheese. I know one person I can ask that has them, but we're in the US. Had to crush tomatoes and it's everywhere. Oh no. Ooh, grilled cheese made with garlic butter. That sounds amazing. Right, Tina? Doesn't that sound good? Garlic bread, grilled cheese with a layer of spaghetti. Oh, that's a really good idea too. Damn. Making me hungry. Suddenly my craft dinner just isn't sounding anywhere near as appetizing. Now what's next? Green. And then I should be able to pick off the yellow and do it over. I don't think my green has enough green in it. That's okay though. All right, so let me cover that up, and then I need more water on it. It's really dry in here tonight. Holy cow. This paper towel is drying so fast. All right, so now I'm gonna pick off these little yellow dots. And then I can redo this. All right, so now let's break open the yellow again. The yellow dot goes here. And there. All right, we're getting closer. Yeah, I don't care if it's healthy. I just want it to taste good. Once you make it with garlic butter, you'll never go back. I'm excited to try it. I got to pick up a couple groceries tomorrow, so I'm getting some garlic butter. The lasagnas for Sunday, and now I'm starving, I bet. Cindy, good to see ya. Doing good, thank you. How are you? Steffi says, Cindy, I need to message you on TikTok so I can figure out how to buy panels without Instagram. Okay, so now I've got to decide what I'm going to do now. Now I am going to... I'm thinking. All right, we're going to do some swoops. So we're going to start with the pink. And we'll go orange. All right, let me catch up. Doo-doo-doo. Thanks for coming and hanging out tonight, everybody. It's wonderful to have your company. If you're new here, please just know that while I'm painting, I can't see the screen on my phone. So what I will typically do is paint for a little bit, and then I'll pause and come back to the comments and scroll back and catch up on what I've missed. So if it takes me a minute to say hello or answer your question, please just know that I'm not ignoring you. I will come back and catch up. This might take me a couple of minutes. But welcome. Let me know what questions you have. These lives aren't instructional. These are just hanging out, painting together, but also happy to answer any questions, of course, too. Blue. And blue. And purple. And then we're going to finish it off with dots here. Steffi, please just message me and we will work it out. There you go. Oh, I'm glad you love it here, Cara. That makes me happy. And green. Then yellow. Then orange. Then pink. Now, I think we're ready for the paw print. I think that's it. What do we think? We'll do the paw print in the middle. I think it looks all right, eh? All right, let me scroll back. Oh, I'm grateful you're here, Kim. Nicole asked if Cara started a new project. All hell broke loose earlier when a bad baby bunny came in the house when we opened the door. Oh my God. Oh no. Did everybody survive? Just picked up the crochet hook back up after a break for weeks. That's wonderful. 2 shrieking snouts. Me running full speed and a baby bunny on the lamb. Oh my God. Oh, I can't wait to see the hanging flower plant bouquet. It's going to be so pretty. Yeah, it sounds wild, eh, Lorna? Baby bunny has been safely ushered outside to a mama madly searching and a small stash of carrots. Oh, very good. Yeah, how'd you get it out? Dogs are still searching. It still smells like it. It must still be here. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to add something extra. Because why not, right? Uh-oh. Oh, just the one. All right, that's good. That's fun. I like this. Yellow. And then orange. And then on the outside, we'll do them in the other way around. All right, sorry. Thank you for the blessings. Adorable and is still wandering the yard after all that. That's brave, eh? Thank you for the blessed poos. Opened the front door and baited with shredded carrots so he would come out. Dogs were locked up. Oh, that's good. Hi, Gabrielle. Would have been squealing like a girl even though the bunny's sweet and cute. Would have freaked you out, yeah. Didn't like romaine lettuce, but Mama Bunny did, so... Oh, that's good. And bunny poop's gone. Very good. All right, so this time we're going to do... blue. Purple. Pink. Orange. Yellow. Green. Teal. Add a bit more paint there. There we go. And light blue. There we go. Oh, I think that just completely finished it, having the top dots. And then we'll add the paw print shortly when it dries. Oh, I really like that. I think that finished it off perfectly. Chloe got right up to it, but wasn't sure what to do. But Maddie was hunting. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so glad you like it, Lorna. I do, too. No such thing as a peaceful afternoon. Hey, you know what? Bet you it made time go by pretty fast for you. You totally could, Lorna. I think that'd be great. Oh, that's weird, Kara. I really thought this was going to be so easy to swap the carpet out tomorrow. I had lots of stuff put back out of sight that's having to surface. Oh, no, that sucks. Can it wait until Joe's there and get him to help you? Thank you. Almost as pretty, right? Almost. They go pretty well together, though, don't they? All right, so I'm going to let this one dry. Then we'll do the paw print on it. And in the meantime, we will grab another ornament and start another design. Yay! All right, so, trying to reach my stencil. Oh, the deal was you would be already done and ready for it? Thank you, Steffi. Yeah, that's got to be a lot of work. Tell Joe you were just kidding. Psych. All right. Well, let's see if we can go 3 for 3 and come up with 3 good ideas. Oh. Okay. Oh, I didn't do that little one in the middle there. That's okay. Let's go back to it here. Here we go. All right. So, continuing on with the delicate rainbow. Let's see. I'm going to have a sip of my tea and catch up on the comments, and then we'll go from here. Thank you, Kim. Back, but using your data instead of Wi-Fi. Oh, that's weird. That's frustrating. Did you have to did you reset the router? I think so, Lorna, for sure. Everything will feel very fresh and clean when it's done. Yeah, it's going to feel really good. Yes, these are black glittered. Reboot your device, Patty, Tina suggested. I think you should totally try, Lauren. I think it's a great idea. Yeah, Tina and Steffi coming in with the IT advice here. All right, I need to blow my nose, so I'm going to go grab my tissue, and then I'm going to mute you so you don't have to listen to it, and I'll be right back. You're a good girl. gotta see this cutie pie here. Look at this. Look at her. Oh. Are you so sleepy? Are you alright? Yes. Good girl. Okay. I'll leave you alone. Oh, my baby. Alright, I'm going to mute you for a second so nobody panic about the live losing sound. It is planned, so you don't have to hear me honk my nose. One sec. I'm just realizing you might not be able to hear me, but thank goodness you can see in this ornament and watch me blow my nose. Isn't that lucky? You're so lucky. Oh, goodness. All right, let me... Yeah, Lorna totally will. Yes, I black glittered them. Nicole, thank you. Lost my internet. Just messaged Christina, hoping she has a few sets lying around. But yes, please feel free to ask. I'll gladly pay for shipping from the States to Canada. There you go. Yeah, it would be a good starter project for sure. Hey, Shell, how are ya? Thank you, Kim. He's looking into it because he's on the Wi-Fi too. There you go. At least double motivation, right? I know. Isn't she a cute, floofy, chunky monkey? All right. So, let me see. Fingers crossed, maybe Christina will have some extras. I know you saw my dirty business. At least I wasn't picking my nose. Could have been worse. Okay. So I think now we should embrace a spiral. All right, and so in order to do a spiral, I'm going to actually place a large dot in the center just to really help me with spacing, and then I'll remove the dot, and then I can place the paw print on the background. So think of this as a placeholder dot. I'm going to use a multi-surface paint. So I'll just use one of these ones because it'll be easier to pull off once it's dry. All right, so look at how clean my tools are. They're so clean. They cleaned up so nice today. We listen and watch and we don't judge. Well, thank goodness for that. I would judge. All right, let's use the purple. So this dot doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be centered. Because it's just holding the space for the paw print, and it's giving me the reference points as well to be able to maybe start a spiral here. So all right, so if we're going to do a spiral, how are we going to do this? I don't want to do a spiral from the center all the way out. I want to do four rows of a spiral. Yeah, let's do that. All right, I'm going to remove these dots though, the closest ones to the center, because I'm going to start fairly tiny, and if I dot over top of these dots, then I just don't want to risk the paint not adhering. I'm going to varnish after, but I don't want when I'm applying the varnish, if the paint hasn't actually adhered to the surface, then just the act of varnishing could move it around. So we're not going to do that. So how are we going to do this? I think we're going to start with a size 1 and go from there, I guess. We'll see. I mean, we judge and harass openly, but all in love, exactly. No, I don't have them all full, but you know what I've been doing is I've been using them to kind of keep some paints there. So when I'm working on some different projects, I'm going to start putting them in the empty slots and say, like, these are my 3 projects. So all of my paints are there. All of my tools are there. I love it so much, Patty. I love it, love it, love it so much. Yeah, now it just needs to be a double decker with a slide out drawer. Yeah, I could totally put the paw print on the dot too. Watching on your TV and chatting on your phone. Nice. Lovely. Just Googled and it's YouTube outage all over the world. Reason it's not working. Oh, at least the live's working. Yeah, that's lucky. Wow. So I'm going to assume that we're going to start here. So that's color number 1, 3, 4. So then teal's gonna go here. These dots are nowhere near big enough. I think if I do this small. Okay, I'm going to do this instead. So we're going to go here with the teal. And here with the teal. And then we're going to take this teal off. And this teal off. And we're going to go back to the pink. And the pink is going to go here. And here. Because I think we're going to get them all in that tiny space like that. Okay. So then teal can go here. And teal can go here. Oops. More teal, please. Here. Okay. We're going to start tiny. We'll see what happens. All right, I'm scrolling back. Yours isn't working on your phone, Shell? Yeah, I love it so much, Patty. It makes me so happy every time I look at it. I'm just like, look at it. It's so good. Could that be why I can't get the inspiration? It very well could be. Yeah, it's possible. Thanks for doing that Googling, Cara. Keep our fingers crossed. Your YouTube is working. Yeah, that's weird. You have Wi-Fi? Yours is good, Lorna? Okay. Thought I had those and can't remember. I have so many in my storage. I'll go look. If I have them, I'll mail them. There you go. Okay. So we're going to go yellow. Yellow. It's going to be a tight squeeze. I probably should have gone one size smaller on the tool. Yeah, I should have. All right, that's okay. We can do that now. No problemo. All right. It doesn't really matter if I screw up the center dot, but it would be nice to keep it there so I have the option of keeping it there if I want to. All right, so I'm going to go down a tool size then. All right, let's try this again. Go to storage after the appointment tomorrow. Awesome. What time's your appointment tomorrow, Steffi? Your YouTube isn't working? That's weird. Should I tell Dale about YouTube being out, or should I enjoy listening to him go up and downstairs trying to fix it? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have read that one out loud. Can he hear me? Did I just blow your cover, Patty? It's weird, eh? All right, teal. Super teeny, teeny, tiny. All right, so then we'll go yellow. This is going to be much better. Not quite so cramped. So I'm going to let that dry. So now I'm going to go to dark blue. All right, so now we're going to go to, we're just going to let it dry for a second, and I'm going to catch up on comments. That'll help. Let Dale run and report back details for just watching and listening. There's a lot of people voting for that. All for the entertainment. Kara's thanking you for the laughs, Patty. No, didn't hear you because he's running up and down the stairs. For some reason, I find this amusing. I think it sounds great. Give him another 10 minutes. Oh, there you go. You're just helping him hit his steps for the day. It's the kind thing to do. Thanks, Shal. It's funny, I'm amused and I can't even see Steffi. Lorna, Patty, do this for all the wives. That's awesome, Lorna. Just realized this, I'm watching on 2 different accounts, so you got 2 thumbs up. Yay, thanks, Shell. That's awesome. Marco. Yep, girls got to stick together. That's right. All right, let's keep going. So we're going to go to orange now, I think. So now we'll go to green then. Oops. This is always the slowest part. Once you get the first row down, the spiral comes together a lot easier. I think I left a bigger center section than I needed, but that's okay. All right, now we go to the light blue. Okay, then we go to purple, and we fill in the last little bit. All right, first row is done. So now we're going to go in and do the second row, and I'm going to start with pink. And now I just go every other one. I'm doing that so that the dots have a chance to dry before I try and squeeze any in there too close together. And teal. Oops. This one is not going to be quick enough for the assembly line. So I think if I do a spiral for any of the ones that I'm going to do multiples of, I'll shrink down the center dot a bit, and then I will increase the size of my tools a bit so that it's not quite so small and time consuming to start. All right, so now we'll go to orange. And as soon as I finish this row, I will come back to the chat. It's pretty though. All right, I'm scrolling back. They like to run about and solve things. They do, don't they? Now he's asking for help. I'll be right back. Act like you figured out the YouTube thing by looking at the routers. Oh, good. We'll see that. Informed him about YouTube, said, well, that explains it, but he asked why I was laughing. I couldn't. I just walked away. I'm still pissing myself, Patty. Oh, my God. I think we'll start it off as a spiral, and we'll do like a few rows of a spiral, I think. So I don't know how large we'll make it. But right now I'm thinking 3 to 4 rows of a spiral. I love watching a spiral come together. So satisfying. All right, now we go to purple. That one was a little squeezed in there. Oh, good God. I'm excited too, Shell, because I have no idea where this is going to go. This is fun. I love these tools. I'm a really big fan of them. I really like DIY mandala stones too. But I do like the triangular hold on these, and they're lighter. I like that a lot. Highly recommend the Happy Dotting Company tools or the DIY mandala stones. But I do gravitate towards the Happy Dotting Company. All right, now I've got to find, where's my next size? There it is. Oop. Oh, shit. Just threw it all over the place. All right. And Gabrielle will be right back. Okay, perfect. Have a drink. So now I need yellow. All right, we're doing these ones first. Okay, yellow. It's hard when every paint's a different consistency because it makes it hard to use the same tool sizes. Now teal. Oops. When you're doing a spiral too, especially if you're starting from a small section, make sure that you keep a close eye on your paints, that they're not drying out. Keep them covered when you're not using them. Because when you're doing stuff this small, you're really going to notice it if your paints have already started to dry out and go goopy. All right, so now we go back. We're going to do our orange now. And then we'll decide how many rows. I feel like 3 is enough. Now green. Oh, I didn't put in, I missed a blue dot there. Whoopsie. All right, so now we'll go light blue. And we'll go to purple. What do you think? Is 3 rows enough? I feel like if I do 4, I'm going to be cutting into space to add anything else, and it's going to make it kind of tight. But what do you think? I feel like 3 is pretty good. All right, I'm going to scroll back. Right, Tina? Yeah, that dude overcompensating for a lot. A whole lot. Like, that's the person you just want to hand a business card for a therapist, right? Yes, so I use the 0.5, then the 1, so a point, excuse me, yeah, 0.5 millimeter, then a 1, then a 1.5. Now, depending on the consistency of your paints, that doesn't always work. So try it and then adjust from there. Does anyone remember the light bluish on the keychains yesterday was the periwinkle? Yes, it was light periwinkle. Folk art. I also used, what was the blue that I used? Was it bright blue? I think it, yeah, it was this one. It was light periwinkle. Panicked and freaked out when I thought I developed a mole on my foot skin. It was, oh, thank goodness, Cara. Yeah, he was extra. Is there a way when you're spiraling, just you just know you are going to come out even? When you do your first row, that's where you set up that spacing to know how even it's going to come out. So the first row around your center dot is your foundation, and it's the one where you want to do the most trial and error to figure out the tool size and how many repetitions going all the way around you're going to get. The less light one, hang on, let me grab the keychains so I can look at them and see. Hang on, where did I put them? Where did I put them? Oh, they're right here. Nope, that was the periwinkle for sure. Yep, the light periwinkle, that was the one, Christine. It's folk art, and I think I even added some white to it in the bottle. So it's the one from this one. Thank you for having some cheesecake for us, Cara. Spacing is my nemesis. So going with the every other is the way that I usually go with. Now, when you're getting used to doing your spiral, you'll get to a point where you start to use your tool and you kind of get used to how the dots need to look. Now, when you're trying to pick whether your dot's the right size, this is going to be small, but so see that pink dot resting in between the space between the pink and the orange. If you were to draw a line right through the middle of the orange and right through the middle of the pink, it would go, then that, this pink dot would fall right in the middle between those lines. So for sizing, that can help out as well, right? So what I find is always the easiest is to start, when you start with your north, south, east, west, and then divide your spaces in half. Just plan to do either on a scrap piece of paper, you could do your dot that you're going to use for your center dot. You could try them out. And then just see how many dots you can get in there by constantly dividing the spaces in half until you have no more space. Right? So like if I want to do an experiment here to see how many dots I could get around this circle, I'd go north, right? South, east, and west. And then even just with the same color, I don't have to switch up my colors, just start going through and dividing those spaces in half, right? And just see how many you get to. So now I'm going to divide those spaces in half. This is a good test to do. And you can do it on a scrap piece of paper, scrap piece of wood, scrap canvas, anything you'd like. But think of it like doing a swatch. Just like you would swatch out colors, you're swatching out your spacing. Now, once you get to this point, there's going to be the question of how many dots am I going to get in between these two dots. So I'm going to try with each one. So if I divide this in half, right, I definitely don't have room for any more dots, so I could get the one dot in the middle. Or if I imagine that there's a straight line dividing this one in half, I can squeeze in maybe two. Nope, that's too small. So I know that if I'm going to use this size tool, this is how far apart my dots are going to be, right? Because I can only fit one in between based on the tests that I did. So then you can almost finish the round and see if you're happy with how it looks. If you want them closer together, then you could take the same size center dot. So you could either, from here, if you want your dots to be closer together, there's two options. Make the center dot a bit smaller and try again with the same size tool, or go up a size in your tools and see how that works. So for example, I'm not going to go all the way around. I'm just going to right here and here. Right, so I'm using a larger tool now. Then I'm going in the middle. And then I can even just do this here. Then I go in the middle again, the middle again. Okay, I've got some space now. So now I know that if I go in and do another one, I've got room for more dots this size. And space that out. Right, so it gets the dots a little bit closer together than over here, but you can test it out. Does that help? Yes, some cardstock is having that handy too is good too. Yeah, do the trials, do some practicing with it and check it. It helps you get to know your paints, number one, so you know if they are thick and chunkier, if they need to be thinned down a little bit, if they're too thick so that the sizing's really off. That can make a big difference as well. I even can center my first dot even with guidelines. Sometimes it's really, really hard. That center dot, don't be down on yourself if you have to place that center dot and wipe it off 4 or 5 times. It happens. The additional guidelines can help too, for sure. I'll try and edit this part out of the live. That could be good. Oh, good. I'm glad. Yay. Glad that helps. Hooray. All right. So now we're going to figure out what's next. So now I think I think now we do some bigger dots. So I'm going to start with a size 3. And we're going to start here. These are going to be kind of big, but they'll have room for some walking dots. Okay, that works good. So then the next one is green and teal. So teal is going to go here. And purple is going to go here. And pink. No, that's not the right color. That should be dark blue. Shit. Okay. Dark blue goes here. And then pink goes here. Gotta add a bit more paint here. It's a little bit small. The yellow's a little bit small too. Oh, we'll leave it, it's fine. So we'll go yellow over here. Teal. Here. and dark blue here. So now we will go purple here and purple here. And then we go orange here, green here, and here, and light blue here, and here. Okay. Now, I lied. We're not going to do walking dots here. Can I just say, oh, I'm so glad. Thank you, Shell. That makes me really happy because a lot of the times I try to explain things and they don't even make sense to myself sometimes when I say them. So I'm so glad that it's helpful. And if at any point in time I'm ever explaining something and it's not making sense, please tell me. I will do my absolute best to make sure that I explain it in a different way. But thank you. I appreciate that. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, so now let's do all right, so we're going to do a larger swoop in here. So we're going to go right here and right here. Just spreading that out so that it's not so lumpy in the center. So then we'll go orange here and here. Oops. I will definitely edit that down though, Steffi, because it's a really good point. Son of a bitch, those should have been yellow, not orange. Shit. Poop on a cracker. All right, well, we'll try that again. It's fine. Hi, Cher. How are ya? Good to see ya. Oh, I'm so glad, Steffi. I'm so glad they're helpful. I still don't want orange. Stop dipping your tool into orange, Jamie. We've been through this. We need yellow. Yellow. Oh, and I was going to do a swoop. Guess I'm not anymore. That's fine. Teal. Well, this one's not a circle, is it? We're going to remove that one. We're going to try that one again, because that was definitely not round. Let's try again here. There we go. That's a circle. That's much better. Lovely. Yay, it's giving you 60s Volkswagen hippie van vibes. I love that. I love that. We'll show you the other ones too then, because there's a couple others in these colors. But it does look like it could be a wheel, doesn't it? All right, now we're going to go blue. And blue. Now we'll go in with purple. And purple. Just swirl it around so that little bulge calms down a little bit. All right. Makes my painterly brain happy. Oh, I love that shell. Yay, that makes me happy too. All right, let's go to orange. Green. And green. And then light blue. And light blue. I'm glad you're doing good, Cher. That's what she said. Gotta manage that bulge. Love you, Cher. All right. What do I want to do here? All right, so now we're going to go up to a larger tool size. We're going to go up to a 6. swoop it down. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm so glad you like this viral share. It's making you giddy. Yay. You like it, Gren? Yay, I'm so glad. What are you working on tonight? Seems to be going around. I'm so glad you're liking it. All right, so now we're going to go to yellow. Yellow. So even when I've got my guidelines marked, I still like to do the every other, because then if I don't place something the way that I would like to, at least I can adjust with where I put the one in the middle. Okay, now teal. My teal's starting to dry out. It's getting that kind of filminess on top of the paint. All right, now we go to dark blue. And we'll keep going in and filling in. I'm so glad you love the colors, Lauren. It's fun, isn't it? It's happy. You're lost, Sherry. Are you okay? Turquoise on a Cindy panel, playing with some bliss ideas. Very nice. In pain, but getting more used to it. Got a lot accomplished today. That's good. I think I want to use this design with some of my ornaments that I have to do. Yeah, excellent. Good. Yes, do it. Do it. Hi, Tracy. Oh, thank you. It's so much better. Feeling so much more like myself. It was incredibly inconvenient. How are you doing? It's good to see ya. Okay, once I'm done this one, I'll come back to the comments before I continue on. All right, I'll put it down for a sec. Tomorrow's a CT angiogram, and hopefully soon after I get some help for at least a kiss my butt from the doctor. Something, right? Just need some kind of an answer. I feel like we could play some old Jefferson Airplane for a black background mood. That would go well, wouldn't it? Yeah, we're going to be sending you lots of good thoughts tomorrow, Steffi. We're going to be with you in spirit. Maybe some LSD. There you go. Oh, I can't wait for this to be done for you, Steffi. Shell was thinking a little Zeppelin. Yeah, that would work well too. Doing well. Have started my new kaleidoscope and changed the colors. Wasn't happy the first one. How are you feeling about it now? I can imagine, Steffi, soon will all be just a memory. You can get back to living. Wouldn't that be nice? Tina votes for Zeppelin. All right, let's now, I'm going to do the purple first. Shit, that's not where the purple's supposed to go. Damn it. All right, well, we'll wait for that one to dry and then I'll remove it. Crap. It's supposed to go here, not between the teal and the blue. I must be getting tired. I have a tool in my mouth, sorry. All right, well, that purple one will get removed once it's dry. All right, well, it was close to being right on the money. All right, so we'll go to orange now. Oh, well, it is what it is, right? It's not the end of the world. Yeah, Steffi restarted many times, too. All right, so orange is going to go here. All right, We're almost there. Oh, excellent. Lorna's going to paint after this. That's wonderful. Hoping my arm doesn't hurt so much tomorrow so that I can paint. Oh, that would be wonderful, Cher. Yeah, you inspired, Lorna? Got some ideas? Shell, you guys gotta help me figure out what to paint for my boss's boss. I'm clueless. Not that that's any different from my everyday life. Do you want to do the same design just in different colors, or do you want to do something completely differently? These ones are 3-inch ornaments. There's something there. Some kind of booger. Don't know what that's all about. I'm not a fan. All right. Green again over here. All right, now light blue. Why are you being such a bitch? Come on, just be round. That's all you got to do. Nope, not going to do it? All right, fine. There's always one paint that ends up being a problem. All right, let's try this again. Now, listen, blue paint. Need you to get it together. Get it together. You're still being a jerk. That's better. Okay. So, the purple will come off after. That's where the other light blue will go. And then we're going to do some walking dots right down here. And then walking dots here. And then orange. And more orange. How we doing? Everyone all right? You were thinking of canvas. Ooh. Ooh. What design are you thinking? Well, that would be nice, a 10-inch one. 3.15, amazing. Thank you, Tina. You're amazing. I was thinking it was Patty that was answering all my questions the other day, but it was Tina. If a kid like that, so someone else. This is your new favorite? Yay! I'm glad you like it. Then we're going to add a bunch of top dots too. Top dots and top swoops. Because I really liked how those looked on the other ornament. But we're going to have to wait for stuff to dry to do that. Purple. And then blue. And blue. This is kind of fun, eh? They just tied it up. How bad is it just 1-1? I feel like I should have it on here. You guys are amazing. Watching me create gave you the bug. I love that. Top of the third. Okay. Thank you. Great minds think alike. You guys are on it. I love it. All right, I'm going to add a couple other little things in here. So we're going to go to size 3. Where are we going to do that? We're going to do teal. We'll go here. And here. And green will go here. And here. Yellow. Yellow. And orange. And orange. I'll be back to the comments in just a minute, I promise. Pink. Pink. Purple. Purple. And then blue. And then we're going to go down another size. We're going to go down to a size 1.5. And we're going to go green. Oh, and green. Yellow. And then we'll add top dots onto these tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Thursday. Friday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Holy shit. Friday. And then pink. And pink. And purple. Purple. Blue. Blue. Light blue. Light blue. These little silicone brushes, when you are painting ornaments or mugs, they are invaluable. And then teal here and teal here. Oh, it's fun. Oh, I like it. I hope you guys like it too. All right, I'm way behind. I got to scroll back. I'm so sorry. No, it's J's. Tied to 2. Okay, good. Yes, I can definitely show the others. So this one is going to get top dots and top swoops on it. And I did top dots and top swoops on this one. And then we have this one. So these are the 3 rainbow ones that we have so far. So we have this one. We're going to do this as a workshop on Saturday afternoon. Then we'll put a paw print in the middle of this one as well. I love the top dots on this one. I feel like it just finishes it so nicely. So I think it'll do really good for this one too. That's a pretty nice little series, isn't it? Oh, I'm delighted. I am absolutely freaking delighted. Yeah, I'm really happy here. All right, I'm going to put some paint back in paint bottles before we sign off for the night, because I'm not going to get anything else done on these ones in particular. So we'll salvage some paint, and I'll let the rest of it dry and pick it off later. The Somewhere Over the Rainbow series. Oh, I like that. I like that. I could totally do that, and I'll write some patterns. I'll have to figure that out, how to write these ones up. Let me scroll back. I'm so sorry. I'm so behind. Yeah, it's baseball. Hi, Debbie. Better late than ever. Oh, no, and she had to leave again, didn't she? I think I saw on the bottom. Patty, I can't believe you picked baseball over hockey. It's that series. It's that one series that the baseball takes priority. Love you, Debbie. Playoffs for baseball, hockey season. Yeah, that's the thing, right? If it was hockey playoffs and baseball playoffs that were competing, I'm sure hockey playoffs would have won for Patty, eh? This stuff is starting to dry already. I'm just going to leave it and let it dry and congeal so I can pick it off of here. This is fun. And then my intention is, to still take off the center dot on this one, put a paw print in it. We'll do a multicolored paw print in this one as well. And then we'll do our top dots. Oh, I'm so excited to see how it looks. All right, let me go back. So these are the colors, Patty, I will use to paint your heart ornaments. Oh, I'm so glad you like them, Cher. Thank you, Patty. I'm glad you like them, Lorna. Practice, practice, practice. Always remember that I have been painting almost every single day for 5 years. Right? It takes a lot of practice. Everybody has a day one. Everybody has good days and bad days after 5 years too, right? Just keep practicing and you'll develop your style and you'll get comfortable in it. Thanks, Shell. I'm so glad you like them, Steffi. You have a great night too, Cara. Thank you, Cher. Thanks, Tina. Yeah, we'll definitely do a paw print in here and we'll do a paw print in here. They're not quite dry enough yet, so I don't want to stick my hand in there. Thank you, Lorna. I think so too, Cara. They're so happy. Yeah, you choose hockey all the way if they were both playoffs for sure. Soccer over both. I don't watch much, but I watch baseball. I used to watch baseball religiously. Hear about football? Yeah. Good night, Steffi. Sending you lots of love tomorrow. We're going to be there with you in spirit, cheering you on to get this shit taken care of for you. Good night, Tina. Big hugs to you. Good night, Cara. Good night, Patty. Boo for tariffs. I want all of them. I agree. Love you too, Gren. Yeah, double boo. All right, sounds good, Patty. I definitely will. Good night, Cher. It was wonderful to spend time with you too. Take care of yourself, please. Steffi asked, Nicole, did you fall asleep maybe? Good night, Gren. The class this weekend is going to be this one. As this is the Bliss design. So we did a modification of the Bliss design. I think they turned out good. Thank you, Steffi. Love ya. Dated a former pitcher for the Dodgers. No way, Cher. That's cool. Oh, I'll definitely have to go. Mom will be watching for sure, so I'm going to grab a snack and go watch with her. We'll see how it goes. Happy with that one? Excellent. 3-inch ornament. A 3-inch one, but you can do it with either one, with a 4-inch too. Good night, Gabrielle. Good night, Christine. Yeah, so preferably a 3-inch ornament for the class. Or a 3 or 4-inch flat surface too if you don't want to paint it on an ornament too. Coached a quad team in South Dakota. It was a blast. That'd be fun. Love you too, Shell. Take care. That's so neat. Thank you, Christine. Can't handle too many inches. All right. Well, that's time to sign off right there. I will work while we're going through these. I will work to write patterns for these so that we can so I can have them available too. I love you guys. You're amazing. Take care of yourselves. And I will look forward to seeing you guys on Friday, hopefully. I believe Friday is YouTube and TikTok. So hopefully we will get together then. And in the meantime, take care of yourselves. Be good. Try and have a little bit of fun. Steffi, take some deep breaths. We love ya. Everybody take care of yourselves, please. You can laugh at my non-centeredness on the chat. No, it'll be fine. Good night, Lauren. I love you too. Enjoy watching the ball game if you do. Yeah, Steffi took the whole LSD thing seriously. Little too seriously. All right. Love you guys. Have a good night. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.